More than enough to let the light in. The way you're making me feel is divine. It's enough to let it go, let it be. 'Cause you're everything that I think is right. We're everything we could find in our life. Take my hand and my promises. They're yours to be held, and I want you. I only want you. I would wait a million lonely hours, trying to win your heart, trying to get to where you are. And I would live a million lonely lifetimes if I knew I could get back to you. Yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time, I don't wanna find no one but you in my arms. If it's a test, I'm doing my best, but it gets hard being without you, being without you. I would walk a million lonely miles to look you in the eye, have you here by my side. Swim every ocean, fight till I'm broken. I just wanna get back to you. Yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time, I don't wanna find no one but you in my arms. If it's a test, I'm doing my best, but it gets hard being without you.
それからうちにずっといるんだから、まあ野良なんですよね。
へえ。
でももう本当にほら懐いてきてるんで。でね、この子をこうやって撫でてるうちにね、
はい。
ひっくり返ってお腹が
はいはい。
上になる時あるんですよ。
はいはい。
その時にお腹を触るとちょっと危険で
う
す。
ん。
下からね、じゃれてくる。
はい、スイーツが、バナナブレッドとブルーベリーのマフィンと、リンゴジャムに生クリームとシナモン、そういったものすべてホームメイドのスイーツになっています。
はい、ありがとうございます。
けるって。